Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. She's been helping me this morning carry this stuff over to the other shop. Here's what the color is in the light. You can see it. There's a big difference. There's a big difference when you're in the room that you painted the stuff in compared to taking it outdoors. Anything that you see inside, like some dust or some whatever, if you see something like that, when you bring it outdoors, you don't see anything, and that looks absolutely fabulous. And the rest of the stuff looks real good also. I am not going to say for 1 minute there's no dirt in anything, because that is a lie, but it sure does look some nice outdoors. It looks flat, it looks smooth. It seems like we have enough on. Now we're going to go paint the car. Basically had to get that stuff out of the paint room to start the car. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go over. Jolene's going to help me like she always does. We're on our own today, and we're going to paint a 50 Ford. I got my see-through work boots on. And my little puddle jumpers are in the house. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Alrighty. We've just got them carried over, sorry. And now, basically, I'm just back at stage one again. We're in a dirty, dusty little paint room. And now we're going to try to get it ready for the car. There was a comment from somebody. Put a tarp down before you paint in there. I took that idea, and the reason I took that idea is because I want to paint underneath them doors or inside the doors. I don't want to lay down on the floor and be wet and try to get back in and out of that car, because I am kind of doing a... Yes, Jolene, anything you'd like to say?
No, I just hiccuped.
Oh, watch yourself, sweetheart. Anyways, there was a comment that said put a tarp down, and I thought if I put a tarp down, then I can lay on the floor. I don't have to water the floor down to paint the bottom of the doors. The car that we're painting today, I think it's going to be a nice paint job, a fairly basic paint job, but the only thing I do not like about the situation is getting in and out of the car to paint the inside the doors and holding the... That's one part I don't like about it, but it is what it is, and let's do it. We're going to put the tarp down. If Jolene would help me, that'd be fantastic. You know, as we have been doing this, we've been doing this for quite a while now. Generally, we pull them in, cut them up, weld them up, and go as far as we can in a month, and we go on to something else. We actually decided that if we cut this one up, it's a runner driver. Let's go to the full process and make it. Let's paint it and try to get the whole full process done. No matter, you know, we're not building a show car. We're building a driving car that we could take anywhere that we wanted to. Also, now that we're on to painting, there's people complaining about how long it's taken to sand it, and then there's people that complain that I never finish anything. Please come back and watch.
Hard to please everyone.
We're going to go lengthways, I think. I just want to only get one side dirty if possible. Now, I'm not sure which way it goes.
Maybe unfold it.
I understand that, but which way is the wrong? Okay, we'll just put this down, and whatever which way it is, it'll be. So this is the top, no matter what. That's what I'm saying. I just don't want to flip-flop it over on the...
Yeah.
Oh. I think it goes this way. Doesn't it? Or does it? I'll tell you here in a second. Get a tape measure. And we're just going to have to turn it. I think it was too big for the hole, to be honest with you. Or I thought it was. See, that just folds in half there, does it not? Mm-hmm. So we have 20 feet. A little better than 20 feet, I'm thinking. Well, we know that's not long enough, so
Like, is your corner your folded edge all the way over?
Yeah, we're definitely going the other way. So let's just turn it which way you want to. You're gonna hold this down here. Somehow, maybe just stand on the middle, maybe. Stand on the middle. Just stand on it.
Okay.
Now, we're going to have to bring the access over on this side because the fan's on this side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might be a little more difficult than, or not difficult, but we're gonna have to walk on it sometime, so walk on it. Put the hose up on top. Get that laid down in there nice, I guess. They're fairly decent. I guess it doesn't matter if it's folded over or not, does it?
No.
Let's just, actually, we'll just, how about we start here? We'll just start back here, just keep pulling it ahead as we walk, you know? If you know what I'm trying to say. So, basically just pull it tight ahead of you. Yes, that's all you can do. Guess I have to get down. I just stand up, should I?
It works pretty good.
We'll have to fold it under maybe or something.
Yep.
So there was a comment made about putting a tarp down, and as you can tell, I took it. It was a good idea, I think. Sure it is. Also, the car's been sitting out there for the night, and there's dust on it still again. I'm not sure how far. I know Doug wiped it down the outside a lot and did a nice job on that. I'm not sure if he did the inside yet. We'll find that out here in a bit, because we're going to do 2 paint jobs at once. We're going to paint the inside and the outside obviously. And yeah, let's push the car in. Let's see if I can get it centered. See what she does, boys? She just kicks my stuff around, throws it around. But that's what we do here, isn't it, baby? That's what we do here. Alrighty. He's got that steering wheel all tied up. Oh, we left her out of gear. That's good. Gonna hit anything my door?
No. Your door will shortly.
Just hoping it stays over there. I don't want to tear all the... No, it looks like it's turned good enough. I don't want to tear all the tape work off. Steering wheel is what I don't want to do. Centering up pretty good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Lots of room up front?
Yep.
That's centered up pretty nice. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Probably the best. I'm going to push it up just a little bit further, I think. Just because when the door comes down, I get a little more room in the front than I do the back. Good. Looks good. Let's close the door down. Remember, all kinds of dust on the outside of that. We're not going to try to deal with that. We're going to leave that be. Now we're going to get the door shut and get it locked in there. Anything I want to carry in before I want to get the paint, I might as well carry that in. Don't want that to come down. Better put it back on. Just rubbing up against anything, you never know. In here. Car does look good though. I'm not going to worry about when I pour the paint. As we were doing that yesterday, I dumped the paint and went all over the floor and everything. We're sitting in the house there and we have a couple little gifts that a fan sent in that you put on top of those so you don't do that. It was just funny for me and Jolene to sit down and watch the paint go all over the floor and then, you know, say, yeah, here's some things right here that someone has bought in you so you didn't have to do that. Also, we bought a new filter for the gun because we dropped and broke the other one. Something like that. You have to put your own. It's pretty cool that you can rebuy that stuff. I'm gonna put that in there. Get that put on the gun before I forget. Lord knows they would make it so you couldn't open it. This stuff must be able to go bad or something, or...
What is it?
I'm not sure what it is, to be honest with you. It's why such a hard go? I want that. I want them all in there. Not sure if I should have saved some for another one time or what, but not sure. We're gonna put that on there like that. Don't want to break it, but still want to use it. Why that should be full like that, I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm going to take this back off. Some people said they didn't like the air pressure that I had on here, or whatever. That's fine. The reason I only put as much pressure to the gun as the gun can handle, and the reason I put a lot of pressure towards the gun is because I want the paint to lay down. I've done paint jobs, or I've seen paint jobs and done paint jobs where the texture's not that nice. I don't like the texture. And if I can get it to lay down by turning the pressure up and blowing it on the car harder, I'm going to go for it. Also, yeah, I find it does that. So when I turn the pressure up on it, it doesn't matter to me, like, in all honesty. I'm trying to lay that paint down the best I can get it laid down with the pressure. Makes you paint a little bit faster, maybe. But it sure is a good feeling when you look at it and you're happy with how it's laid down. And that was just me, I'm using a $15 gun. I'm using a $15 gun, so I'm going to use whatever method I feel that I can get the best job done. And with turning the pressure up, I'm happy with. And also with that paint being mixed a little bit thinner, just what I mean by thinner is like a little more reducer. I feel like I would have to go get something to hold that now, wouldn't I?
You want me to hold it?
No, I have to get another wrench. So we're going to go through the same process as we did yesterday. I'm going to wet the walls down. And the reason I went fast what am I doing? Fast yesterday. Nope, tighten her up, Teddy, tighten her up. Yesterday, because I wanted to paint it before the walls dried. That's why I wanted to hurry on it. If I get it painted before the walls dried, I'm hoping that would hold the dust back. It didn't do a bad job. It's probably one of the better jobs that's happened in a while, just because of the fact of what partakes when you build a car. I mean, it's not all, what can I say? It's not all pretty all the time is what I'm going to say. So there's a lot of dust and dirt around, and every time I do a job or do something, you end up painting where you've just built it. I'm all right with it, but it requires a little more work to get ready. To have a paint room that was completely clean at all times and ready to rock and roll and pull her in and out and paint it, that would be a big help. Yes, it would be. I wouldn't have to take so much time to clean up. Now, I'm going to, I gotta figure this out what I'm going to do here. I got a rag, a reducer, my old Subway coffee can go out of here. I can go out of here. I think I'm going to shut the door and start blowing in and wiping. I don't think I have to wash it anymore. Doug's washed it enough. Don't think I have to wash it anymore. What I'm going to do is start getting with the air going lightly, just lightly, and I'm going to tack rag it. keep tack rag it, see if I can get all the dirt off the paper and that sort of stuff. I'm going to have to get some garbage bags. You getting garbage bags up here?
No.
We want to cover the wheels on that car. Two, three, four. We don't need no more. 4. We'll cover the wheels on the car. Do you want to do it with garbage bags? I would say my wheel covers are junk. I'm going to throw them out. That's all there is to it. Did you want to come in or you want to just stay outside? You can walk in. But I want to take that down as light as possible. And the reason being, I don't want all that dirt. I don't want that dirt. I'm going to have to go get some water, aren't I? And I'm just hoping that we can get a good job like we did on the parts. I'm going to take and rip these open. Did you want to put that camera up there somewhere and give me a hand? That'd be fantastic. How do I want to do this? I have to cut them down one side, no doubt.
Did you need tape?
Yeah, please. 3/4 inch. So what we'll do, if you want to, is there any way possible?
What?
If I can pass you, I'll lay down on this. I'm going to pass you the tape up to the front. Shouldn't even. Yeah, below this thing is. Ouch. Can't get anything like that. Can you reach on the other side? I'm gonna throw it to you, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Good. Just a minute now. Let me get my paper here, my plastic bound around here. Can you hold your plastic in? Gotta blow in there. Don't look like it, does it? Huh? Just tape on it? Thought about taping it to the floor. It just seems like so much extra, you know. Everything seems like extra. The more you think about doing to it, the more you do to it. It just seems to be so much. You know what comes to my brain? Is old Jimbo. That day we were out there and he was spraying that Ferrari. That place had more dirt and dust in it, and he sprayed that car. He got that thing looking fabulous. So it doesn't take the shop to build a car. Old Jimbo built that car with will and want. That's their name, will and want. Do you want to do the exact same thing we did on the other side?
Yep.
You got a hold of it?
Yeah.
Second. Pull grab it? Breaker. Good, you got her. Seems good, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that's not, I don't know. What do you think of that? Seems to be okay, doesn't it? We'll know when we put some air on it. We'll know when we put some air on it. Yeah, we'll try to, probably almost should have took my footwear off at the, better now, but nice to have this clean floor, eh?
It is.
Baby. I think the tarp was like $30, but it'd be worth it if it helps you get, you know, an hour's worth of dirt out of it. You know, $30. If you were, you know, going that way, I guess. I want to get the right tires for the air of the car that I'm trying to build here, a traditional custom. I want a big white wall tire, and I'd like to have the pie crust tread that Firestone has, the gum dipped ones. I only am having a hard time finding what I want in a 15-inch. I'd like big enough tire to fill the front wheel opening, and then obviously I'd probably do the exact same size in the back, but I'm looking for like a 26 to a 27-inch tall tire. Firestone gum dipped. Did I get that up behind there far enough for you?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, pull it tight. Yep. I'm gonna throw it around to you again.
Where is it? Here we go.
Yeah, so the back, I guess, yeah, I like to have a tire at least to here. That's a 26-inch, so if it was a 27-inch tire, that'd be fine. But I want the Firestone gum dipped, and I want 4.5-inch white walls. You know, I want the biggest white wall I can get, or I think I do. Another two is break down the seam so easy. This one won't follow the seam for the life of it. Sealed together good. Good call. Good call, baby. Good call. Chuck this tape to you. All right. Might have to go out and put a piece of tape around that, maybe. What are you doing? Look at this.
Sorry.
Just turn all that in there. Turn the. Yeah. How's your back?
It's okay.
All right. wheel covers are on. Those got to be taped up.
The what does?
These things, well, I got to go around those for a second. Those got to be taped up in front. I'm not going to lay the tape on the car, and the reason being is we've laid that tape around everywhere, and don't want to lay it on the car. I need a piece of sandpaper. I don't want to walk up and get it, but I'm going to. The only reason I don't want to walk up and get it is because it's so clean in there. You know what I mean? It's pulling dirt in from the outside here. But it's going to be what it's going to be. Pair of glasses. I can't see shit. I noticed that this morning when I was trying to do something. I'm full time. I gotta have glasses on full time when I'm doing this. If not, it's not. I miss stuff. Just got a little bit of sand around these things here. Didn't really want to sand in here, but if there's any little roughness at all. Got some guide coat on there, that's all. That tells me that it hasn't been where it should be. It's prepped. Should be good enough. $400. Hoping 400. Just wipe that off. Actually, we'll blow it off. We'll get going here. I'm gonna have dirty myself. Not bad. Not bad. I think he pretty well probably washed. There's some dirt going down there. Alrighty. My hands are dirty already. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to shut the door. Start blowing it off and tack ragging it. I'm going to wash my hands first though. Didn't want to, but I'm going to. Nice day here. Everything seems to be calm. It was a nice day yesterday. Everything was real warm. I'm taking a couple of these because I like these things. So, I'm not planning to wash the car anymore. I'm not sure where I'm going to throw that, but throw that down there. Not going to hurt a dang thing. We need a filter. That'll work. We'll actually throw these down there. I'm actually going to leave those right there. Fine. I want to take and wet the walls down is what I want to do as I blow things off, I think. Or just leave it for now. Just leave it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to turn the fan on. I'm going to get the air hose going. Going to get the tack rag rocking and rolling. That's what we're going to do. Basically, I think Doug has wiped it down enough. to satisfy. Had to have cleaned it, which I think that is good. So much dust everywhere. It's crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that door open. And I'm going to run to the other side. Not run, but... Just want to go easy on that. On it all, really. The best way would be to have the doors off, spray that, and just keep spraying it that way, but I think it's a lot of work that I don't want to go through. A lot of dust coming out of there first, didn't it? Also concerned about I still got to do the thing about the wheels when you haul the cord around there. You can, someone said tennis balls or something like that, or something. There's something simple out there, I know, that would do the job. So when the cord comes around, find a spot right now where I'm going to start hitting that with my finger and opening it up and shutting it, you know, and trying to what I'm saying. It's probably going to be right there. If you want to put the camera down and help me hold the hose off the car and stuff. We'll start at the top and we'll work our way down. actually, there's another tack cloth out there. I can get you open that up and start tack cloth with me. Doesn't matter where you're tack clothing, just rub over top of it and let's get the dirt off it so we can paint it.
Okay, I'll wash my hands too.
What's that, sweetheart?
I'll wash my hands first too.
Okay. When I'm tack ragging, I'll do the paper and everything. Part of the gig. Part of the gig. Should be one right out there. On the Hudson maybe. On the running board. Just open it up and fluff it all up. And also, I might get you to help me paint because I might want to get you to help me hold the hose as I get inside the car to paint inside the door. So maybe you'll have to get a and you just don't rub too hard, just rub this kind of like it, fluff it over. There's a stickiness on them rags. You can't, if you rub too hard, you could rub it off, maybe, I'm not sure, but. And I'm gonna have to start inside the car, or I feel like I want to. Too late to worry about anything now. It's underneath the hood. Right? I see a couple of things. I see a couple of little chips and stuff. I'm not worried about it now. It's for a customer and they just paid us a bunch of money? Sure. But I can handle it.
headlights need to be taped off, do they not?
I'd like to have a bunch of paper shoved in there, or something shoved in there, so yeah, that'd be nice. Yes, totally. What's going on? Why is it not sticking? Ugh. Damn it. How's that feeling?
Good.
Smooth as me?
Yeah.
Just a little bit smoother, right? I just put that on the floor on you by mistake, so we're back. Dirt in there? Watch yourself.
Yeah, there's fun.
How you gonna tape it off?
Not sure.
Yeah, shove a bunch of paper like. Can you do it that way if I rip you some tape?
Yeah, probably.
Getting warm.
Get warm.
What?
You say it's getting warm or?
Warm.
Yeah.
Waxy side if you can, yep. Looks good. It does, it looks good. to it. How's that?
Yep.
I'm going to steal your tack rag. You don't mind?
Yeah, cover.
Last night, another good suggestion on the YouTube or the Facebook or whatever it was. The suggestion was, when I was painting, paint the edges first. Yeah, I agree with that. It's been a long time since I've done some painting. I've never really done any painting other than what I've done on my own and what I've learned on my own. But that was a good idea, and that reason being is spraying the edge first. If I painted the hood and then went along the edge, I'd be spraying paint over top of the nice coat that I just put on, so there'd be an overspray sort of. So if I did the edges first and then put a coat on, then there'd be no overspray laying on top of what I just sprayed on there for a nice texture. And I probably did that a couple times, but now that I know, I'm going to try to think about it as I'm doing it. And you don't know these things until you've been shown or taught, or someone tells you. Like, I never took no paint courses before. I can only tell you what I'm doing. These videos are not made to show everybody how to. We don't do how-to videos. We do bad, Chad, and Queen Jolene daily content is what we do. And if you can take something from what we're doing and add it to your arsenal, that'd be awesome. If you can't, well, that's okay also. But I guarantee you, if you can't find something that you want to take, there's something you don't want to take. And this car business here, in all honesty, this sort of stuff takes a long time to build a car that's got a chopped roof on it, and French bumpers, and extended headlights, and extended taillights, and fender skirts and stuff like that. Generally this sort of stuff you don't build in a month or two or a month and a half. Generally you don't. I don't think you do anyways. But we went for it. Had some good help, Doug and Nathan. This car has also been lowered in the suspension, so all that stuff is done. The gas tank was taken off. A bunch of stuff has been done. There's a bunch of stuff still that has to be done. You stick with us and we'll try to get it done. But for known fact, we probably will end up taking the car over to the other shop and letting it set there for a little while. And the reason being we let it set there for a little while is to let it heal. And then when all the pieces getting in place, then I guess it'll be the time to get her done. I would like to have the windows in the car first. Not interested in having to struggle over the windows after it's painted, but you know what? It's all right. It's been done before. And I was lucky that the color that we put on, or Jolene chose, covered really, really nice. And I'm thinking that she chose that color for a bunch of reasons. She hasn't seen another 50 Ford painted that color brown. She also was at where was that at? The museum when you seen that brown Porsche?
Yeah, Steel Wheels Museum had the brown Porsche.
Oh, Steel Wheels had the brown Porsche.
Yeah, but I also seen a brown 30s car in Australia at the Crowman that I really liked.
And I think if it's done right, I guess, if the lines are fairly decent, the paint's fairly decent on it, the brown will look good no matter what. What, baby?
Yeah.
No matter what.
I think it's a classy color.
Yeah. And you can imagine what colors for the guts you can add with the brown to make it do its thing.
I'm going with mid-century. colors.
I think what I'm going to do, not sure. I think we're getting 2 guns going, get a small gun going for the inside, and then get the big gun going for the outside. I'm not sure. Just seems like a lot of, I could do that little gun, probably do, you know what I mean? Feel pretty good? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think? Want to go for it? Huh? Really haven't blown it down either, have we?
That's
So
scary.
what? That's scary, you say? Well, we kind of covered it all up. I mean, I'm not going in there to blow anything down. I don't want to go on the inside to blow anything down. But it's a lot of work, you know, obviously, to have dirt get in your paint and all that sort of stuff, but it's just pretty near impossible. And we just got to hold it in our brain that it's gonna be okay.
We're at,
So, what's that?
we're at like 57 minutes. So
We're at 57 minutes.
we'll do the next video painting, I guess.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, like I think.
Alrighty, so this is what's going to happen. I guess we're at 57 minutes. We are just about ready. I'm going to dump some paint. I got the paint ready there. I'm going to shake the paint. We're going to mix it. Yeah, and then I'm going to throw it on. Basically, I'm saying that we're done. I might go across the walls before we paint with the water hose. I might do that and then run right to the paint and paint the car. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. We have to do this sort of stuff. Got to take those off.
Right.
Got to do this stuff to make sure that we're doing the right thing. It looks really good. You come back tomorrow, and then you'll be able to tell us if it does look good. Huh? It's, you know, what can I say? It's a situation where anything can happen. Water can, or paint can drip out of the gun. Water, or not water, but the hose could hit the car. There's so many things that can happen when you're painting a car, basically. All we want to do is get through it with no mishaps, and we'll be very happy. Come back tomorrow, and you'll see the old man just shooting that bad boy. Have a good one, everybody. Come back tomorrow, I'll be shooting her.